Thank you very much. And the last topic for this session is disaster mitigation for tsunamis, the management of NEXCO West in Japan. The speakers is Hiroaki Wada, who is the assistant manager for the exploitation department of West Nippon Expressway Company.
Perfect. Hola, ¿cómo está? Soy Wada.
Hello, how are you? I'm Hiroaki Wada.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Hola, un gusto conocerlos. Soy Iko Wada y soy el gerente asistente de
Expressway
explotación para las operaciones de West Nippon Express.
So I cannot speak English and Spanish at all. I do my best to deliver my presentation very hard. I am very nervous now. You may have difficulty in hearing me. I'd appreciate if you could understand me. Let's get started. My presentation is countermeasures against tsunami disasters in cooperation with region covered by NEXCO West. I have 5 themes for the presentation today. General information, overview of traffic control center, risk management, our company business continuity plan, introduction about Great East Japan earthquake, countermeasures against tsunami disaster. First of all, I would like to explain general information of NEXCO West. This is the profile of our company. We call our company NEXCO West, which is an acronym of our company name. I will talk about these items in detail on the following slide. This is the outline of the history of our company. NEXCO West is the successor of the former Japan Highway Public Corporation, which had been called JH, and had been a government-backed organization. JH was privatized. JH was privatized and split into 3 private companies. Areas covered by NEXCO West are divided into 4 branches and are respectively managed. Now total length of the road in size reaches about 3,500 kilometers. I will explain our business fields in detail, which compose three fields. First, construction. Second, operation and maintenance. And third, associated business. Associated business consists of rest area business, new business, and overseas business. Operation and maintenance consists of four services: toll collection, traffic management, inspection, and maintenance work. Apart from that, as countermeasures for slopes, NEXCO West implements concrete block masonry and concrete spray. Earthquake resistance standards has been revised since the Great Hanshin-Awaji earthquake, and accordingly, NEXCO West has implemented countermeasures to earthquakes, such as seismic strengthening and bridge collapse preventive equipment. Second C is overview of traffic control center. Roles of the traffic control center. Traffic control center monitors the road and traffic conditions on expressways under 24 hours in order to provide safe, secure, and comfortable driving on expressways. Traffic Control Center collects and provides road and traffic information and responds to incidents such as accidents, congestion, and road obstacles. Information sharing. Traffic Control Center operating for 24 hours obtains all information on the event occurred on the expressways by emergency or portable telephone. Also, information on earthquake, information or tsunami is obtained immediately through TV and weather information company. Users of expressways get this information through variable message sign and radio. Regarding information of special importance, a first report is to be sent to executives of the country and the Ministry of Land, Infrastructure, Transport and Tourism by email. Third theme is risk management, which means our company business continuity plan. What is BCP? BCP is the plan which minimizes damage of the essential operation. When disaster occurs, if they are suspended, it will be able to resume operations within recovery time objective by BCP. Priority behavior, basic policy. We set three important roles to play in the event of disaster based on a sense of mission of NEXCO West. First of all, life is first priority. Safety ensuring, including human life and disaster-stricken condition grasping. Next is in securing of emergency traffic routes. Early securement of emergency traffic routes that contribute to regional disaster relief and rescue. Third is early restart of the expressway. Contribution to living and an economic activity by an early reopening of functions of expressways. Target recovery time and recovery handling. To recovery the functions of expressways early. Items to be achieved and their target times are set as follows. First, secure emergency vehicle traffic zone within 24 hours. Second, secure lanes of emergency vehicle traffic zones, vehicles for disaster relief within 3 days. Third, this recovery work within 7 days. Important concrete actions and target recovery time. Item to be implemented on disaster. An important concrete action. Let me skip this page for the interest of time. Contents and composition of disaster coping manual. Chapter 1 describes basic items of the disaster response. Chapter 2 describes behavior standards of the disaster response. And they are consisted of data of a list and form. Backup of traffic control center. Even when a large-scale disaster like the Great East Japan earthquake occurs, expressways need to play a role as emergency traffic routes supporting life-saving of the disaster areas, as well as the transport of relief supply by recovering in short time to the utmost. Not to speak of the recovery of road structures if the expressway control center, which collects and provides traffic information or control traffic. In the event of abnormal phenomenon, including traffic accidents, is visited by disaster. Chugok branch will back up acting as a substitute for the affected expressway control center to contribute to an early restoration of the stricken areas. When the area restoration is difficult to achieve. Tsunami protection measure. Other than the backup of Expressway Control Center, Shikoku branch is trying to reduce the damage, for example, by raising important equipment including an electric room and water receipt tank. As well as installing tide measure door and plate for water stop. And plate for water stop at the entrance of company buildings. Fourth theme is introduction about Great East Japan earthquake. On March 11, 2011, a magnitude 9 earthquake shook northeastern Japan, ushering a savage tsunami. Soon after the earthquake happened, Ministry of Land, Infrastructure and Transport and Tourism, local government, and East Nippon Expressway Company have been closing national and local roads and expressways each other. Particularly, the total length of expressways for closure was about 2,300 kilometers at a maximum. However, prompt restoration of expressways under the cooperation between the public and the private sectors contributed to rescue, first aid and medical and emergency supplies appropriately. After 2 weeks, tsunami damage. The tsunami reached 4 kilometers inland from the coast because this area of Miyagi prefecture is flatland. However, Sendai East Expressway, which had banking structure with 7-10 meters high, prevented tsunami and debris from flowing in. The expressway took an important role of tide embankment. Consequently, about 200 people were able to evacuate. There are pictures of reconstruction of collapsed section and emergency demolishment in Great Hanshin-Awaji earthquake occurred in 1995. As these pictures shows, consecutive pairs of Hanshin Expressway have been severely damaged due to strong shaking of earthquake. As Hanshin Expressway Company Limited, as an operator, demolished the rest of devastated debris, which include damaged bridge and piers for the sake of securing routes. Finally, I would like to introduce countermeasures against tsunami disasters and others. Countermeasures number 1 is correspondence of toll gates at the time of tsunami warning announcement. In some coast areas covered by NEXCO West, where an effect of possible tsunami is estimated, countermeasures to minimize damage of residents and road users at toll gates adjacent to areas have been implemented. Countermeasure number 2 is agreement and training relating to temporary tsunami evacuation with municipalities, as was the case with the Great East Japan earthquake. People can escape from tsunami because expressways are located higher than surrounding. NEXCO West signed the agreement with local municipalities, in which expressways can be used as temporary area for refuge, using embankment slopes or creating a dedicated evacuation place under bridge in some areas. NEXCO West had prepared for tsunami. Also, an evacuation drill with residents is periodically conducted. Countermeasure number 3 is closer cooperation with related organizations. In addition to the agreement on temporary evacuate of the tsunami, the expressway plays a large role as an emergency transportation road and contribute to early relief and restoration of affected areas. The prefecture or expressway. We have concluded cooperation and collaboration agreement in case of disaster with selected city, Grand Self-Defense Force, etc. Countermeasures number 4, emergency recovery by self-defense forces. The restoration of the expressway is to be carried out by NEXCO West. However, in cases such as when there are a lot of damaged parts, such as when it takes time only to restore NEXCO West, the self-defense forces also include provisions that allow the emergency restoration of expressways by making full use of mobility. Disaster relief and rescue units can quickly go to the afflicted area. Countermeasure number 5 is various trainings. In addition, NEXCO West prepares for emergency by executing various trainings with group company and related organizations. As in the slide, we are conducting step correction training. Spying training through an emergency opening. Map training. Medical wide area transportation training, etc. in cooperation with concerned organizations and others. I think that it's time because I miss wine soon. So I'd like to make it to the end. Thank you for your attention. Muchas gracias.